Hey guys, Jackdaw here. In case you needed another official confirmation for Dragon Age 4, well, just the past 24 hours, not even that, maybe for all of you Americans, but for me living here in Britain it's been like 10 hours since Mark Darrah just confirmed Dragon Age 4 in production once more at PAX West. We've got another confirmation for Dragon Age 4 in case you are still either really unsure or just living under a rock. Now I will get to this confirmation very soon, but for those of you who don't know, let me just quickly recap the past confirmations of Dragon Age 4 being in production, because there seems to be a lot of misinformation out there, and this latest article that has popped up via VG247 has really confused a lot of people. So let me just confirm Dragon Age 4 for you, definitely. The crazy confirmations of Dragon Age 4 have started ever since Alexis Kennedy confirmed that he was writing freelance at BioWare back in 2017, back when Michael Laidlaw was still in studio. Since then, apparently his approach to writing about death will reportedly greatly affect and inspire aspects of Dragon Age 4 and its narrative. This is due to the writer's own experiences of death, departure and loss. This is just another great example of how BioWare use real life stories and experiences to then influence and shape the way of their worlds, characters and lore, making the game just feel ever so real, relatable and deep. It's the same case of how David Gaider used his sexuality to then create the character Dorian, or at least the character had a heavy emphasis based on David Gaider's real life story. So I can't wait to see what Alexius has been working on in Fadus. I believe that this will definitely boot Dragon Age back into its established dark fantasy direction, just like Origins, based on the fact that Alexis has this very heavy gothic style. In case you didn't know, he's worked on games like The Cultist Simulator, so he certainly knows how to write deeply thought, dark gothic narratives. So super exciting to see where he will go with that. And now for the next confirmation, cast your mind back to January/February 2018 this year of course. We had our first official announcement of Dragon Age 4 back then. The game was codenamed Project Joplin, titled after the famed Janis Joplin, that oh so phenomenal rock star of her era. Just like Anthem was codenamed Project Dylan after the infamous Bob Dylan, who, if you didn't know and you haven't seen the movie Inside Llewyn Davis, Bob Dylan revolutionized the genre of his type of music, which at the time was folk. BioWare take on the mantle of Bob Dylan for Anthem because they are looking to do the same to its dicey co-op genre. They want to blow the Destiny Division rehashes out of the water. Hopefully Anthem will be able to do that. But potentially Project Joplin is an allegory for Dragon Age 4 to be the game BioWare are setting out to be the greatest game in the RPG genre. But a Janis Joplin of a game would be the best game of its era. So even more so than just the role-playing genre, are BioWare looking to establish Dragon Age as one of the best games of the entire gaming industry, something like games that Skyrim and Grand Theft Auto 5 have done, or they are known for revolutionizing. I guess only time will tell if Dragon Age 4 can be so inspiring, and here's hoping so. At least they are aiming for the stars with that. Alongside this confirmation back in January/February, Dragon Age 4 was confirmed to have live service elements, which I will get to rather soon because we've got actually even more information surrounding that this past weekend, of course with that stupid article that everyone is losing their minds over. And since January/February, of course, the most recent confirmation pre-PAX was E3, when Mark Darrah announced that he is both the executive producer of Anthem and a Dragon Age 4. Darrah said that the development was going swell, and we discovered that the game was under production by a skeleton team. You see, the majority of BioWare in-house at Edmonton, they needed to be reshuffled to work on Anthem so they can really crack on with that game for its tight 2019 release date. So only key developers on Dragon Age 4 remained to stay and work on the bare bones of that game. That's why it's called a skeleton team, because they are literally building the foundations of the game. So the writers, the key game designers, the scripters, the artists, all of that kind of pre-production kind of stuff, they're all jamming together working on DA4. While the rest of the team are working on Anthem, of course, when Anthem is finished, or at least when the game's announced and then they're working on content, a lot of them will return back to Dragon Age 4. And now we are up to date. Post-PAX, we actually have another confirmation. Many sources relate to this, many tweets, but the main one here is Matt Grigsby, who was accordingly at PAX West recording this very footage that you see. Apparently Mark Darrah confirmed Dragon Age 4 once more whilst the Triforce Quartet played the Dragon Age Inquisition theme. Damn, how beautiful. Alongside this, we received a bunch of tweets, and they're still coming out now. That's why I'm not going to be specific about the tweets I'm showing, because loads of them are still being updated right now with Casey Hudson heading on the scene. It's this crazy stupid article that I'm going to get to soon that has got everyone worried. So all the devs are now coming out and just being like, hey, don't worry about Dragon Age 4. Don't worry about Mass Effect. It's gonna happen. It's not gonna be like Anthem. Don't worry about it. But we received a bunch of tweets on both Mass Effect and a bunch on Dragon Age 4. So to all of those naysayers who were like, Dragon Age 4 is not confirmed, what are you talking about? To all of those cretins, I say nay, Dragon Age 4 is in production, it's confirmed, we can take a huge breath. But hey Jackdaw, what about that live service that you just mentioned? You know, the thing that's making Twitter go wild because of that crappily titled headline? We can't possibly celebrate when Dragon Age 4 is going to be like Anthem. What the fade is going on? Okay people, real talk. Let's calm this down. We talked about this back in January. We just need to chill. I've been working on a huge BioWare's Future video and it should be out today or tomorrow, and it surrounds this entire article. To put it short, Dragon Age 4 will be live service in terms of it will receive more support, content plans and DLC post-launch. We don't know whether that's actual single player content that's narrative focused and that's, you know, surrounding around the plot or different branch narratives that the plot gives off, or if this is going to be content surrounding a hypothetical Dragon Age multiplayer, because we know Dragon Age 4 will have a multiplayer. But the fact of the matter is, not to worry about Dragon Age or a Mass Effect becoming Anthem, because it's not going to be a 4-player co-op experience. Yes, they may have multiplayer, and yes, they may support those multiplayers, but what BioWare have actually learned from creating Anthem is they've gained knowledge about their writing and supporting Anthem's narrative post-launch. They're learning how to share a story in such a way that they can support it post-launch. They're enhancing their storytelling, and because of the way they're treating Anthem's narrative where they can support it post-launch, they want to give their future titles the same treatment from now on. They want to be able to have an ideal Dragon Age 4 game, beginning, middle and end, and then for the story to be made in such a way that they can support it with different DLCs. Now, if this is going to be single player narrative focused content, then sign me up. But again, we don't really know how else they would support a Dragon Age post-launch. But we really don't need to get our knickers in a twist over it. It'll be absolutely fine. Again, I have a huge video that is literally about to be released on this subject, so do check that out if you are still concerned about the future for a Dragon Age and a Mass Effect when it comes to this live service model. It just means that they're going to support the game with content post-launch. Multiplayer or single player content, we're unsure. However, BioWare really want to support their games more. It's something to be excited about. We could be having a Dragon Age 4 with a 3-year content plan potentially. But again, I will get to that in my next video. But hey, Dragon Age 4 is happening guys, it's in the works, it's in production. We've just got to bear with Anthem until we finally see or hear something more substantial. But hey, when that day finally is upon us, you're already in the right place for all that jazz. But hey guys, tell me what you're feeling down below about Dragon Age 4. Give me your thoughts, how you want to see it, what your ideal Dragon Age 4 is. How excited are you to now know that Dragon Age 4 is again officially confirmed once more? It's still happening. It's still going to be going on. How do you feel about Dragon Age 4 and a Mass Effect future title being a live service? Again, it's not going to be the end of the world. They're going to support these games even more after they have launched. It's something to be excited about depending on what content they do. Tell me all that down below. But until then, I have been Jackdaw and I should go.